So it's first thing in the morning here at Stuffed Towels, and we've decided to do away with all our regular tech and only use tablets for the day. I've drawn the long straw and we'll be using the iPad 2.
Oh, how convenient. Although I'm quite excited because I get BlackBerry's Playbook to play with.
And I'll be flying the flag for Android with Motorola's Zoom.
So when there are no other gadgets around, just how productive can you really be? And how do tablets fare as all-round devices? Let's go to work, guys!
Working on a tablet is never going to be as easy as working on a computer, but the Playbook does a very good job of it.
Its form factor means it's comfortable to hold and brilliant for two-thumb typing, which is handy. But for knuckling down to some real work, the Playbook's PDF reader and Office apps are brilliant. I write a lot of news, so it's important I can use a bunch of apps that will enable me to carry out my daily tasks without stifling the workload too much.
It's important that I can browse the web and write news stories as well.
Google Docs is native to the Zoom, so getting news stories done is no hassle at all. And Honeycomb gives you Chrome, complete with tabbed browsing. That makes it slightly faster to browse between tabs than it is on the iPad. It also gives you up to 16 tabs compared to the iPad's 9, so I should have no trouble researching and getting stories online.
Now I do a lot of video editing, so using the iPad 2, I've already filmed a video using the inbuilt camera in 720p, which I'm now going to start editing using iMovie. I'm able to piece together a video, trim clips, set transitions, and even record a voiceover if I need to. Obviously, it's very restricted in terms of what it can do compared to something like Final Cut, which is what I usually use, but it does the basics well and I'm able to get the job done. Although working without a mouse is testing my patience. So while the Zoom and Playbook may offer smooth video playback, as does the iPad, they're unable to edit an entire movie and get it up online. However, if I want to take any snaps, I can. Forget about it. The camera's resolution is so shameful, Apple won't even publish it. Now that's saying something. Slowly.
Web browsing is equally important. Not only does the WebKit browser tear through Flash and HTML5 video with a widescreen display that doesn't crop video, but it's fast, has pinch to zoom, and is responsive to the touch.
And the best part about the Playbook is it's not yet out in the UK, so I'm the only one to have one.
It's also really important that I keep up to date with social networks using apps like TweetDeck.
And with a slew of Twitter clients available in the app market, I can inform the web of all the gadgety goodness appearing on Stuff TV, or what I had for lunch. And with its auto-update capabilities, I know exactly what's going on in the world.
With its easily manageable interface, getting work done on the iPad 2 is easy. I've already edited a video and now I'm going to start working on my next script using Apple's iWork app, Pages. It's an amazing mobile word processing app that's intuitive to use with numerous templates, and it deals with a load of different formats. There is one major downside to using the iPad 2 though. Unlike the Playbook and the Zoom, I've had to buy all the apps I need to get on, and they're not cheap. And because of the lack of Flash, I can't even get my video online using our CMS until I'm back at my laptop tomorrow. Rubbish.
There is one major setback though. In order to use BlackBerry's most famous features of email, calendar and BBM, I need to own a BlackBerry and use Bridge to sync via Bluetooth. Since I don't own a BlackBerry, I can't do that.
I can still access my email via the web browser or dedicated apps if I'm a Gmail or Hotmail user, but this is a massive oversight on BlackBerry's behalf and means non-BlackBerry users miss out on these crucial features. Multitasking is one of the Playbook's strong suits. So whether I'm writing a Word document or getting a story online, the PBE can handle what I throw at it. To top it all off, the Playbook takes great snaps on its 5 megapixel rear camera, providing there's decent light. It might not rival a DSLR or bridge camera, especially with its lack of flash and touch to focus, but it'll suffice when trying to get some hands-on pics.
It's quite weighty, so I wouldn't want to hold it up and type all day, but with a 1 GHz dual-core processor and 1 gig of RAM, there's plenty of power to keep me flitting between web browsing and typing up news stories pretty much as I would on my computer. And because it's Android, it comes with all the native apps as standard, so I've got access to my email, calendar and RSS feeds straight out of the box. The Zoom also has the best camera, a higher res screen, the gorgeous Honeycomb OS, double the RAM of the iPad 2, SD support, HDMI out and micro USB.
The video and camera combo aren't up to much. Alright, they're pretty rubbish, but I can do a lot more with my images once they're taken using the huge selection of apps available in the store to use on the virtually glitch-free iOS 4.3. Editing photos is equally important, and unlike the Playbook and Zoom, the iPad throws up Adobe Photoshop. That means editing photos and getting them online is easy peasy. So that's it, it's the end of the day. Our work here is done, and we've compared notes and talked about our experiences using the tablets to get a day's work done, and we've come up with a winner.
If it wasn't for the lack of enterprise features, the Playbook would have taken the title. But as it stands, the Motorola has zoomed in for the win.
With native Google Apps as standard, a great camera and decent web browsing, we decided we'd rather use Motorola's Android flavoured goods over the Playbook.